The first thing I need you to do is grab your largest brush, dip it into the yellow acrylic paint, and begin painting the background. Once you finish painting your background completely, I want you to rinse out your brush in your water cup. We're going to take a little bit of our dark blue acrylic and begin painting our flower. If you like, it's also easier to outline the flower first and then fill it in. Once you completely fill out your flower, I want you to use that same brush and take your lightest blue and start to add little highlights onto your flower like I'm about to do right now. Once you're done doing that, I want you to rinse out your brush again with your water cup. Now I want you to dip your brush into your black and we're going to go all around our circle of our flower. I want you to use a technique that we're going to dab around the flower. So slightly just tap with your brush all around your flower and we're going to make a whole full moon. Be sure to take your time as you go around the circle. You want to make sure you're dabbing as you go just so we can have that nice technique to blend. And remember guys, you don't need that much black acrylic. We are using a little bit and dabbing as we go. Once you see it kind of fading, dip a little bit into the black and continue going all the way around. Because what happens is if you use too much black, it does take long to dry. So just use a little bit and dab as you go. Be sure to dab with your black in the corner of the canvas like you're going to see me do right now. It's very important that we continue our circle on the corner as well. Now we're going to go off and clean our brush. Now we're going to take the same brush we were using and dip it into the brown acrylic. Now we're going to start to dab all around the flower just like we were doing with the black acrylic, but we're going to do it right underneath the black. Keep on dabbing all around that flower. Be very light when you use the brown acrylic because we're going to use what we have on our brush and go all around. As you see what I'm going to start right now, I'm going to keep continuing and closing in on that circle as I dab all around and keep on making the circle smaller and smaller. Now I want you to clean up that brush. Be sure to dry it a little bit and we're going to dip our brush into the yellow. Now we're going to go ahead and fill the rest of our circle with our yellow. I want you to do a spiral technique and go all around. Even if you overlap on the brown, that's perfectly fine. As you see, it's darkening our circle and it's blending in perfectly. Now let's switch our big brush and grab our smaller brush, and we're gonna dip that into the red acrylic, and let's start to fill in our ladybug. Once you color your ladybug completely in red, we're gonna dip the same brush without cleaning it into our black acrylic just slightly and fill in the little circles on our ladybug's body. Color in the circle of the ladybug's head, and once you have that, draw two little lines to replicate antennas on the ladybug. Perfect. Now I want you to grab that same brush and clean it up. Now we're gonna go ahead and dip our smaller brush into the lighter blue acrylic, and we're gonna start doing light lines up and down our flower petals to give it dimension and make it stand out. And you're all done. I hope you had fun painting with Splash Lab. I cannot wait to see your creation.